much harder to hit their targets though, because the lockdown is much harder for them to land. NIP have an Ambassador ult, they have the Viego W, they have Jhin W, they have the Rel combos.
I want to look them up, and the wiki and the League of Legends page has not had it changed. I was like, hang on, I wanted to double check, so I was just looking through a few different things.
Yeah, Chris gets level 2 first, wave control, lead put into the wall.
Let's get the damage back. His lead though just gets the standard lever, throws out a good deadly flourish. Crips now in danger, and the barrier prop comes on through. Top Esports try to abuse the level 2 and can't secure the kill. Jackie now in danger. The mount up comes on through. We'll try and get one back on a Jackie, but Jackie just flashes forward, so they overplay the extended 2v2. Jackie will still likely fall here. Crashdown just wide. Here comes Kanavi though, and he will make sure that PP got his one back there, but there is still the flash up and available. Did interrupt his clear a bit to make that happen though, so Nefari's had to run up to other parts of the map. It's actually interesting looking to see whether there's an dive on this Ambassador available with the wave timing. Here we go. Can look to throw out the Dark Daggers, does so. And the dogs keep hunting. They get the kill on the Ambassador. Kanavi off to the races. Hyenas on. Now, waiting to see exactly how it goes. Of course, you can still be pretty tricky with that reworked W. To get that in, that moment of invulnerability, untargetability is actually what it's not invulnerability, critical difference there. The annoying for Ambassador to try and find damage back in those key moments, and it's just a nicely executed dive. Delays that kind of clear a little bit, but with the respawn account, can just kind of reverse clear and be okay. Maybe 4 CS or whatever, it's not that big a deal. Engage on to leave though. Potentially a little bit trickier. Deadly Burst comes on down. Crisp now in a dangerous spot. It's great. Make it rain. Prevents Leave having easy follow-up. Jackie no mana though. Could prove problematic, but the straight-up autos are good. Crisp with the cooldowns coming back up and available. Leave waiting for that Deadly Flourish option. Tries to land on Crisp and does so. Watch for the double up though. Jackie can find the autos. Jackie finds both.
3 kill misfortune. Jackie Love internationally had some worries, but it's been procs. Leave puts a lot of damage into Chris, which isn't onto Jackie Love. That's the problem there, really. He dumps, 90% of the HP into the Alistair. If that had gone to the MF, it would have changed everything. Big run towards top side now on the Grub spawn. They want to punish Shanji before he hits level 6.
And those lane swap mechanics have all dropped off. Shanji is a very dead Noxian. Nice dive.
Top Esports much cleaner on the map. So much cleaner on the map. Where has Aki been in these plays? Not able to. He's not been there to shield top lane. He's not been there to interact with that bot lane. What did we learn about top and in terms of wave? For me, the big difference here has been Aki not being in the right place at the right time to bail out his team.
Kanavi now takes the opportunity to dive on in, but flash for the W means Kanavi has to use that call of the pack to go intargetable for a moment or two, trying to get the kill. Flash over the wall, survive. Why it feels like she's become so busted with the switch of the abilities, but they're going to go for disengage here as Cream just gets eviscerated. Nice combo from PP God and Doomb.
PP God, kind of like when Jax uses Counter-Strike. It's like, okay, I use this for various different things. Doomb has to flash out of the combo, but Aki's here on top side. Cream still no flash.
Going to be in so much danger, gets jumped on, goes down. Thought he was safe with his jungler and people around in that Grub's hit. Entertaining. Spinning Dog of Doom.
The Whirling Dervish. Bring those dogs back to full HP. People doesn't have flash, so he used it to kill Cream earlier, and that might just gift him over towards top esports.
Goes crashing on down, gets a few resists. They'll open up the curtains and try and find an angle. Cream eats one. On the other side, 369 just sticks the afterburners on and chases Shanji away. He's 2 levels down, by the way.
Yeah, that one's pretty rough. And this is where a lot of this one's going to teleport out.
No! Cancel. Into the bullet time as well, just about survives. But here comes the house pursuit. Oh!
Kanavi gets a kill onto Shanji. Reset on the ultimate. Not needed to be used here. Top Esports really, really playing well to punish this Ambassador, who's not had any help from the rest of his team. Going to be wave clear ultimate to make sure the 6 scrubs don't immediately kill the tower.
Eclipse completed, level 9, the Fairy gets to hop in, having had so much hard work done by 369 and Chris. Shanji just could not escape no matter what there.
I really think this game has potentially been lost for NIP around Aki not supporting his lanes. The CC comes through, but the CC is not just there. It doesn't last long enough for the team to come up into it. Shanji tried to walk up to the play, but 369 warded him off, and because of the... Hang on, 369 just died on the other side. That's a good moment, but the problem is...
Why prudence in terms of who you jump on when.
4 kill Nefari, man, that's ridiculous.
How on earth are you going to kill this dog? She's very hard to kill at the best of times.
He's a level up on the enemy top lane. It dodges out some of the Ambassador damage. Needs to be a little bit careful. Remember, his dogs can block out the W if he needs to. Hops over the wall with the Eviscerate. Lost some ability. Very hard to overcome.
NIP Gonna try and come and contest this, but only be second dragon, but they're still TPing in on top Esports. Deadly Flourish comes on down, trying to hold on to this mid lane wave. How aggressively do they want to play this? Doomby has got TP, just resetting now, but it's not here right now to help defend his turret. Wall comes on through, Leave now in a tricky position. Does sidestep the seismic shot, but eventually does have to fly. TP God goes looking on in, but even with the Between Worlds, the bullet time stands and delivers. Kanavi gets a reset, can start to hop on forward to the Hound's Pursuit, and the rest of it eviscerating away to safety. And even with a good angle from Leave at the end of it all, they can't get a kill back.
Cream's ult really just forces NIP to play into a position they don't really want to. They can't get themselves an isolated target. They're the ones that are starting to split and fracture. Jackula puts down the bullet time, and NIP's fight is just over. And I think at this point, the game will be over. It's 6,000 gold lead at 18 minutes. It's how crazy it is when you start to snowball at this point. You don't have the same fallbacks of that AD assassin in the mid lane.
You know the hilarious thing is, Nefiri still has a higher win rate in mid than she does in jungle. She just can jungle her now.
Oh, well, ult comes through from Leave. Here comes Shanji.
Jackie's going to be in danger here, potentially. Have to flash on out the initial Drake count step. They get a really big shutdown. That's 2,500 of the gold gone. But the remaining fight is still so tricky. Top Esports punish the teleport. Nefiri's on the other side, claiming some kills. Will call the pack back to her. But it's not about the Nefiri this time around. It's 369 on the rumble.
Shanji's been so starved. And the more I think about this game, Doomby not able to do that much here. We'll jump back onto Kanavi, but that is a mistake.
Didn't get the reset quite yet, but now gets to dash away with the Eviscerate. We'll now have a reset on the ultimate available. Hound's Pursuit can go again. How aggressive does Kanavi want to do this? Takes a turret shot there a bit too aggressively. Can look to go back on the other side. Shanti trading out with Jackula, but just doesn't win it. And Bessa losing a 1v1 with a misfortune tells you everything you need to know. Out of the curtain call and into the fire. Aki goes down. Shanji goes down. Doomby is down. It's just Leave remaining. The deadly flourish comes on through. It ain't so deadly. It is a pathetic beasting at this point in the game. Onto the inhibitor turrets they go, and Top Esports decisive in their crushing of this game.
6 Grubs makes short work of the top Esports, but NIP, after the early game mistakes, have not been able to recover. Top Esports have ran them through.
And some of it's just individual stuff. Like Jackie and Chris had a really good 2v2, and we kind of started this conversation and got to chat about Nefiri instead, which was super reasonable considering she's 7-0-7 this game, by the way. But it wasn't Jackie and Crisp's 2v2 mechanics that were so much in question at first, and it was their map reading mechanics. It was their mini-map mechanics.
So
and that's not been an issue this game.
For those of you who are trying to, again, compare first stand to right now, Shanji's going to die here. He has flash, but he's likely going to die because Kanavi used the hand. That is a dead Ambassador. Chose another wolf, and this time, chose another dog. Kanavi takes him down again. 0 and 8 on the Ambassador.
K9 Curse coming on through.
Can't win 1v1s against anyone on the other side of the rift. It is impossible to play this out from NIP. They're going to go towards the Ruinous Atakan. That'll buff up their 6 Grubs and their Mountain Dragons and everything else, just in case they weren't powerful enough already. And yeah, to return back to the conversation we had before Shanji died for an 8th time, what is the difference between Top Esports at first stand and Top Esports here? The difference was the early game in a lot of ways. Yes, you can say that the Shinji, get out of the robot.
No, it's bad.
We can talk about 369 too, but the reason he's ahead is because also Kanavi set up success, killed Shanji on that wave. PP God will die ungracefully in that bot side jungle's NIP. It feels like this has just been a slow collapse.
It really has, and Top Esports been toying with their food a little bit. That feels on brand for Nefiri. Into the base, we go Aki on a flank angle, but as a Viego with a Collector and a Trinity Force, this needs to be good. Wall comes on down and interrupts the curtain call. Not even able to use it for wave clear. They'll try and use the Hallowed Mist on the wall to give move speed for Aki. Trying to find an angle. Hound's Pursuit comes on through. Goes to the back and it goes!
Jesus.
Oh my god! I've not seen anything like this renamed to Fenrir, because that is the end of days. It's Ragnarok material.
Top Esports will win their second game of the day again.